We're listening to True Blue and I'm not wearing any blue, so I sort of feel like a flop. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Beth, if you are new here, and I like to talk about music. And today we are going to be listening to True Blue by Madonna. I am so very excited for this album. Something about it just makes me really curious, really excited. A lot of you guys seem to really like this album. I really love the album cover, and I just have the feeling that this could be a lot of ballads, which makes me really excited because I do love a Madonna ballad. Coming from Like a Prayer, which I forgot to update my opinions in the last video, but I really love that album. I've listened to it a lot. The only two songs I really can't listen to are Love Song, it's just not really my thing, and then Promise to Try, just because it's so sad and so heavy that I find myself really struggling to like listen to it, because the rest of the album feels so like joyful and energetic that when I get to that song, I'm just not ready to like stop the vibe. Act of Contrition, I'll be listening to it. I have not skipped it once. Cherish, Dear Jesse, Oh Father, Spanish Eyes, Keep It Together. I mean, Till Death Do Us Part, Like a Prayer, the title track. I mean, there's just not really a bad song on the album. To be honest, I would take Love Song off the track list and then I would consider it a perfect album. I think Love Song mars an otherwise perfect track list for me. And that's my truth and that's my tea. Madam X, listen, I've listened to it a lot. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with her. I'm still like, there's moments where I'm like, this is such a good album. This is a masterpiece. Like, I'm in love. And then there's times that I listen to it that I'm just not really feeling it. You know, it definitely depends on my mood, right? And it depends on what kind of music I'm looking to listen to. It's such an engaging, kind of interactive album. You're thinking about everything she's saying, the lyrical content, the production. Like, while I'm listening to it, I'm actively disliking things that she does in terms of the sound, but I think that makes it a more interesting listen, right? Because I'm not just like totally in love with it. I'm kind of like questioning as I'm listening. It's a thinker, it's a thought-provoking album. I think it's a really cool body of work. Gonna go track by track really quick. So Medellin, I actually really like that song. I still think it lags a little bit in the middle and I would condense it, but I definitely like it and we'll listen to it. Dark Ballet is the one that has grown on me the most. I actually think that's kind of a genius song because it's dark and it's ballet. Like, it has that ballet feeling, but it has that dark energy. God Control as well, especially once you guys shared the meaning with me behind that song. I have so much respect for that song. She wrote it about the Pulse nightclub shooting, I believe. And then throughout the song, you know, you hear the gunshots, God Control being another way of saying gun control. I think that's a genius song and really been into that one. I still like Future and Batuka. You'll have to forgive my album ranking that was in the last video because it was totally rushed, to be honest, and I left out a couple tracks. It's not that it was inaccurate, but it was definitely incomplete. I love Killers Who Are Partying. I love Crave. Someone said that song is a warm hug and you hit the nail on the head. Crazy, I still like. Come Alive is kind of a hit or miss. Like, there's times where it lags for me and there's times when I'm really into it. Extreme Occident is a skip, probably forever and always. Faz Gustoso, Low-key love, and that one has been getting stuck in my head 24/7. Bitch I'm Loca, I've been such a Bitch I'm Loca hater, but I will admit and I will confess my sins that today I listened to it in the car and I actively enjoyed it. I Don't Search, I Find. In re-listens, it just doesn't hit for me. I just don't really feel it and I end up skipping it. Looking for Mercy, I really like. I listened to that in the car today and I enjoyed it. And then I Rise is still a skip for me right now. If you want an album that's gonna make you think and gonna make you engage your brain more, Madam X is the one to do it. So I have a lot of respect for it. I've been really low-key enjoying it a lot, actually. So it's special to me in some way. But all that being said, we are going into True Blue, which is from 1986. We are going back to the 80s. Someone asked me why I'm going in such a random order, and there's really no rhyme or reason. I just follow my gut, which tells me which album I'm going to listen to next. My gut actually isn't really speaking to me about this one, so I just pulled up True Blue and I'm like, let's just do it. I think I know a lot of songs on this album. I know for a fact that I know Papa Don't Preach, and I feel like there's potential that I'll recognize other things that I hear. But without further ado, let's get into the first track. Papa don't preach and I'm in trouble. I don't remember how it goes, but I know I've heard this song. If there's not a ballad on this album, I may riot in the streets. It's Dear Jesse 2.0. Hell yeah. This genuinely sounds like Dear Jessie Part 2. And I'm here for that because I love Dear Jessie. I'm a Dear Jessie stan till the end.
Papa, I know you're going to be upset, 'cause I was always your little girl. I'm not a baby.
I just want to say it's already so jarring to go from Madam X to this album.
You always taught me right from wrong, but I know what I'm saying. And I don't mean maybe. Please, Papa, don't preach. I'm in trouble deep. I'm keeping my baby.
She's keeping her baby? Oh, okay. It's a man. Oh, that's kind of cute. She's talking about, you know, she wants to be with this man. She wants to go off and marry him and raise a family. But her dad isn't ready for her to move on with someone else, you know, to lose his little girl. Yeah, Papa, I know you're going to be upset. I was always your little girl, but I'm not a baby. You always taught me right from wrong. I need your help, Daddy. Please be strong. That's really cute, actually. I'm kind of surprised by this track because I thought her dad... I know they have a broken relationship, right? So I wasn't really expecting a song that was like positive about him, you know, like this really heartfelt song, like you're not ready for your little girl to move on, but I need to move on. Kind of unexpected, but this is really sweet. I can't get over how similar to Dear Jessie this is. Vocals. I love that part. Okay, instrumentals. God, she wastes no time. Her 80s instrumentals were on a different level. I think instrumentally, it's the strongest era of her music for me. The 90s are probably, as of right now, my favorite era that I've gotten from her, but the 80s and these instrumentals and this vibe. I just remembered I was gonna do I'm Breathless next. But I didn't. Sorry.
Daddy, Daddy, if you could, oh Daddy, you give us your blessing right now.
There's such a softness to this. It's just soft and heartfelt and sweet.
But I made up my mind, I'm keeping my baby.
That's the best part of the song. Her voice is raw. Like, you can hear those raw vocals that I've discussed we get from the 80s era. But there's almost like a soft, I don't know if there's like a filter over her voice or something that gives it this like softer edge. It's almost like if you took her raw vocals and then put a blanket over them to soften them and then uploaded it as a song. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but if you get it, you get it. I'm in trouble deep, Papa don't preach. I thought her papa was a preacher all this time because of this. Once I saw this title, I was like, oh, he's a preacher. Wait, no, he's not a preacher if he doesn't preach. It's gonna take me a minute to like fully immerse myself back in the 80s vibes, right? Because I was just in Madam X. But yeah, I mean, that was like Dear Jessie vibes, which I'm a Dear Jessie stan. I absolutely love that song. I can't even explain the amount of joy that that song has brought me re-listening to it over and over again. I love it. So it's similar vibes, very similar vibes, heartfelt, soft lyrics. I thought it was a strong way to open the album. The next one is called Open Your Heart. Not me being like, oh my gosh, this is definitely a ballad. Every time, Madonna. Okay, this is like Express Yourself. I'm getting the similarities.
I see you on the street and you walk on by. Make me wanna hang my head down and cry. If you gave me half a chance, you'd see my desire burning inside of me. She choose to look the other way.
Storytelling, okay.
Don't try to resist me. Open your heart to me, baby. I hold it like you.
I feel like I've heard that.
Open your heart to me, darling. I'll give you love.
Open, soaring, openness and soaring and Sparkly Dance Club.
Think that you're afraid to look in my eyes, so you choose to look the other way. Don't try
Don't try to run. It's a little bit threatening. She's opening her heart, literally. Okay, this is like Express Yourself 2.0 in my opinion, because we're kind of getting that cacophony of just bright, vibrant sounds and energy. I can hear the brass, I can hear the little sparkly transitions, and there's just so much like atmosphere and energy, and it's just really fun. But the lyrics, you know, are more heartfelt and a bit more serious. Ow! Lots of ad-libs, little things. Oh, I'm kind of excited for White Heat. It wasn't my favorite song she's ever done. I think if it's anything like Express Yourself, it may grow on me and be a song that I kind of have to be in that mood for. I liked it. It had good energy. I wasn't like against it, but I was kind of ready to like move on to the next track. The next one is called White Heat. And I already heard the tiniest bit of a guitar, an electric guitar at the beginning of that song, and I'm so excited.
A cup.
Oh.
How do you like that, boys? A cup.
It's not a guitar.
And I was going to split 50-50 with a cup.
Chill.
Come on, get up. Get your hands up.
I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of speaking bits in songs because when I'm re-listening, I just want to skip it because it takes me out of the moment and out of the song. Like, on a first listen, it can be interesting to have speaking bits, but I feel like over time, when I'm re-listening, that's the last thing I want to hear. And so the fact that that went on for 30 seconds... that was way too long for me. I'm sorry. But White Heat was a noir crime movie. It came out back in 1949. So I think that was probably a clip from the movie. Okay. Oh, that's kind of fun. I kind of like the theme behind this song because it sort of sounds like it was inspired by the movie. Get up, stand tall, put your back up against the wall. My love is dangerous. This is a bust. I kind of love that. That's really clever. If it was like inspired by the movie, that's cute. I like it. Get up, stand tall. I don't know how to feel about it yet. My love is dangerous. I kind of love it though. Can you feel the rhythm of my mind? But I've got so much to give that I don't want to waste my time. Preach. You've got to let it go. I don't want to live out your fantasy. I love that part. Back up against the walls, my love. Oh, I love this chorus. This is a bust. Get up, stand tall. Put your back up against the wall. I love that so much. Oh, it's so melodically satisfying. Like, the chorus is just melodically so good. And I will say, some of you guys pointed out Madam X was not her strongest album melodically. It obviously had other things to offer, but like melodically, it's not an album that really gets stuck in my head or that I feel like is really catchy, which is kind of different for her because she usually does the really catchy stuff. All that to say, we're back to the catchy melodies and the catchy vibes, and this chorus is a great example. I just think the melodies are absolute perfection, especially when she says, put your back up against the wall. Like, that is just the best thing I've literally ever heard. And it's nice. It's nice to get back to the catchy melodies. Like, I don't think every song has to be catchy, but it's fun. It's fun when a song is catchy and you can just get into that groove. I've got you covered. I'll get you when you fall to me. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna force you to love me. Come out with your hands up. This is such a cool song. Did she shoot him? This time you're gonna have to play my way. Back up against the walls, my love is dangerous. Shut up. This is way she sings it too, like she goes low. Oh my gosh, like.
Come on, baby, make my day. It's dangerous. Put your back up against the wall. It's dangerous. This is a buzz. Get up, get up, get up.
It is rather chaotic though. Like, I mean, I felt so torn throughout that song because the first minute of it, I straight up hated it. I was like, okay, this is weird. But then once we got into it, like the melodies were just so freaking good that I have no choice but to say it was like my favorite so far. Which we've only gotten like 3 songs in, but it was one of my favorites. Vocal delivery during the chorus too was so pleasing. She had such a pure sound to her voice and she went lower with those notes and it was just like scratching an itch in my brain. Production wise, I wasn't a huge fan of it because it was kind of chaotic and it felt kind of like that cacophony of sound and like it was hard to tell what was going on and what aspects were from the movie and what aspects were from the song. And but I think it was a really cool way to play on that movie, like to be inspired by the movie probably and then write that song and have those little bits of the song of the movie throughout. I thought that was a really creative song. But yes, I really liked it. Live to Tell. Okay, where's the ballad? It's fine if there's none, but it's also not fine. Why am I like... I'm seeing stars. Ah! Like a Prayer 2.0. She just wants to scare me. How dare you, Madonna? I thought you were gonna give me a ballad. I like this though. I like this production a lot. Yes. Gorgeous. I'm feeling it. Her voice is so pure. Hope I live to tell the secret I have learned. Okay, secret. Electric guitar? Yes, this production. Her voice sounds immaculate.
It shines inside you, can't take that from me.
This plucking or these little chord moments.
Hope I live to tell the secret I have learned.
There's a softness to this, y'all. It's giving me Ray of Light.
Inside of me.
Maybe bedtime stories? Oh, but like... I do really like this one. The production's my favorite easily so far. But I'm like, there's something I need it to do. I need it to like get up to the next level. Key change would be very welcome right now. Please do a key change. Explosion, please. Please, God. Opposite, okay. Opposite of what I wanted. Cool, cool.
I ran away. I'd never have the strength to go very far. The beating of my heart.
Yeah.
Will it go cold?
Yeah.
When will they learn? How will they know?
Okay. I did really like that one. It was very soft. It was very pretty. It kind of felt like a Prayer, the album, but like the softer, more subdued version. This whole album, that's kind of what I feel like so far. It sounds really similar to Like a Prayer, but there's this kind of softness to it, this subdued vibe, this kind of more muted sound I'm getting. Like nothing's popping out quite as much. It doesn't sound quite as fresh to me as Like a Prayer did. But yeah, I liked it. The production was absolutely gorgeous. That was definitely like my favorite aspect of the song. And I liked that transition in the middle, but there was just something missing for me a little bit. It was kind of stayed in the same spot for a really long time, and I was just really hoping it would like go up to this big moment, and then it didn't, and so I just felt a little bit sad. But that's it. I liked it. It was a nice song. The next one is called Where's the Party? Okay, we're going back to party time.
Working on you through Friday takes up all of my time. If I can get to the weekend, everything will work out just fine. Time to be with my baby, time to come on done. Where's the party?
There's a land far, far away where open your heart, express yourself, and where's the party? All live in harmony.
Couldn't wait to get older, thought I'd have so much fun. I guess I'm one of the grown-ups now, I have to get the job done.
Yeah, being adult would be fun, and it's actually just jobs and taxes.
Get away from here, where's the party?
I need to like loosen up for this one. I feel like I need to like release my inhibitions. Feel the light on my skin.
Slow down, you move too fast. Gonna make the good times last. Where's the party?
She says that with such gusto. Where's the party? I kind of dig it. I kind of dig it. You good, Madonna?
Won't you let the system get me down?
Won't let the system get me down. Question authority. Where's the party?
I want to lose control. Gonna make the good times last. Gonna let my hair hang down.
I'm freeing my soul, legitimately.
Where's the party? Make it alright. Dance and everybody let's step up.
Okay. What was that?
I've had other guys, but I never knew love before till you walked through my door. Baby, this I know, 'cause it's true love. You're the one I'm dreaming of.
Oh, cute.
True blue, baby, I love you.
This is the feel-good moment.
I'm so excited 'cause you're my best friend. So if you should ever doubt,
Why am I crying?
love is all about just think back and
I want to be in love. I want to get married to this song.
true love. You're the one I'm
Dreaming of.
Your heart fits me like a glove. No more sadness. I kiss it goodbye. The sun is bursting right out of the sky. I search the whole world for someone like you.
Oh.
True love, oh baby. True love, oh baby.
Oh, I'm standing up for that bass. I'm technically still sitting down, but I'm on my bed.
Wonder what love is all about. La 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 la.
La 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 la. Everybody get up. Yes. She finished me with the la la la's. That was a good workout, honestly. Guys, not to be dramatic, but that was the best song ever. That was the best song on the album so far, obviously. Oh my gosh, that was such an amazing song. Easily my favorite so far. Well, okay, Where's the Party? That song made me release my inhibitions in a way that I haven't done in a while. Because the lyrics, her being like, I just want to let it all loose and like free my soul. I was like, girl, me too. And so I tried to like really immerse myself in the music as much as I could and just let myself free and like free my mind and my soul as much as I could, and just felt that freedom. Like I felt that release that the song talked about. And then True Blue, obviously my favorite so far. I adored that song with every fiber of my being. It was everything that I needed from this album, to be honest. Soft, heartfelt, wholesome, gorgeous. I felt like a million doves were like lifting me up onto the clouds, and I was being kissed by a rainbow because it just made me so happy. That was like happiness encapsulated in a song. It actually did sound like True Blue kind of sounded like the feeling of being in love. Like it's just so all encompassing. It's so good. It's so lovely. I would assume True Blue captured that. The next one is called Isla Bonita. This was a song that people have been commenting about, but I didn't know it was a song, and so I was like, what the heck are you guys talking about, Isla Bonita? But it's a song, and it has a lot of streams. It has the most streams of any song by a landslide, and so I'm curious if I will recognize it. We're going to the island. Getting like tropical energy.
Last night I dreamt of San Pedro, young girl with eyes like the desert.
Painting the picture.
Tropical the island brings all of nature wild and free. This is where I long to be. La Isla Bonita.
La Isla. It's not La Isla.
The sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sting my eyes. Your Spanish lullaby.
Ooh. Ah. Yeah.
Warm wind carried on the sea, he called to me. Te amo. Ring through my ears and sting my eyes. Your Spanish lullaby.
I love how the chorus goes down to that.
No cares in this world, where a girl loves a boy and a boy
So wholesome.
loves a girl.
This album is so wholesome. The bass goes hard in this.
San Pedro, La Isla Bonita, and when
I don't think I've heard this that I can remember, but I feel like maybe I've heard it and I just don't remember it.
your Spanish lullaby, and when the samba played.
Okay. I mean, I liked it. It had a really nice vibe. I liked the instrumentals. It was really soft and like, it had a nice energy for sure. I'm not like obsessed with it. The next one is called Jimmy Jimmy. Oh. Girl. Whiplash. You know that song, Jimmy Jimmy Cocoa Puff, Jimmy Jimmy Raw? I am only able to think of that while I listen to this.
Why did you go and crash up your new car? Jimmy, Jimmy, oh,
I love the Jimmy Jimmy bit. It feels so like high school crush.
Jimmy, Jimmy, oh, Jimmy, Jimmy.
Kind of nostalgic. This is a very romantic album. Like probably her most romantic that I've heard. Every single song has been about love in some capacity, I think. This one has such a romantic energy to it. Like the oop shooba boops or whatever she just did gives it such romantic vibe. If you've ever seen Teen Beach Movie, there's a scene where the boys sing to the girls and the girls sing to the boys, and it's this whole cute moment. And that is the only thing that I'm thinking about during this song, because it really reminds me of that part of the movie and like just that like old school love, like so dramatic and romantic. It's cute. It's a really cute vibe. Like Grease? I don't know. I'm getting like 80s movie kind of energy from this.
Got out of this place. Jimmy, Jimmy, oh, Jimmy, Jimmy.
Like I'm 100% picturing Madonna on a stage and like all the background girls, all the background singers, and she's singing the main chorus and then they're singing the Jimmy Jimmy parts. It does kind of evoke that feeling of a different era. Okay, so I liked that one fine, but it went on just a bit too long for my taste. There's only so many times I can hear the same thing over and over again before I get a little bit like, okay, I'm ready to move on. And that's kind of what that song was for me. But the Jimmy Jimmy part, you know, I did really like it. I just got sick of hearing it over and over and over again. But very nostalgic, 80s movies, romance, love, chorus girls. Good vibes. But we're on the last track. It is called Love Makes the World Go Round. That kind of sums up this whole album. There's been so much love energy. And some of it's been positive songs about love and some of it's been negative, but it's all been really feel good. Yeah. Another song that can go into the Express Yourself Island.
Make love not what we say,
But
it don't mean a damn unless we're gonna fight.
not her immediately being like, guys, you keep saying make love not war, but you're not actually doing it.
Got to save the lives of every boy and girl. It's under everywhere. We've got to take a stand. Love makes the world go round. If you don't hear the sound of hate and prejudice, love makes the world go round. And 'cause
Has these bright, vibrant moments throughout.
come back in time to you.
But again, it's like that softer, more subdued edge that's just over this whole album like a blanket. I can't describe it other than it's soft. And if you get it, you get it. And it's exactly what I said in Like a Prayer. I said, this album is soft.
Have to change a thing before it gets too late. That's under every that makes the world go round. It's easy to forget.
Kind of a little bit of a political commentary underlying this album. Just a little bit, right? Love makes the world go round. It's easy to forget if you don't hear the sound of pain and prejudice. Love makes the world go round. Kind of more of a generalized love song, like we all need to love one another. Again, this is really reminding me of erotica. Yeah, erotica, kind of just the way that this album touches a lot of different aspects of love or types of love. Oh.
Don't judge a man till you've been standing in his shoes. You know. La 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 la.
Okay, that was a nice album closer. You know, it had a good message. Didn't really stand out to me. I didn't feel uber excited about it, but it was a nice way to close the album, you know, with a very wholesome theme. You know, I would be lying if I said this was my favorite Madonna album after a single listen, or even my favorite 80s album from her. But I think I liked it more than her self-titled. I think I liked the vibe better overall, but Like a Prayer still reigns as my favorite Madonna album from the 80s thus far. But I had some really fun moments with this. I think it was her most wholesome, feel-good album. Like, it had this really soft, just feel-good energy. It just made you enjoy life a bit more, and it made you appreciate the little things. And it was so wholesome. Like, it was her most wholesome album ever, very love focused, so many sweet moments, heartfelt moments, and I like the storytelling in some of the songs a lot. For me, my favorites right away were definitely True Blue, White Heat, Papa Don't Preach, and Where's the Party. I was really expecting ballads on this album, and then we just kept getting these very upbeat, like Express Yourself-esque songs. And don't get me wrong, Express Yourself, I think, is a really well-made song, and when I'm in the mood for that energy, it really hits. But it's not necessarily my go-to sound or my go-to vibe that I'm gonna listen to the most. But it was a very fun vibe, and I had a lot of fun listening to it. Honestly, if I'm gonna be real, I don't know if I'm gonna return to this album a lot. I will be curious to see, because Like a Prayer, I really listened to it religiously for a few days, and I'm sure I'll go back to it again once I feel like it. So I definitely think this album might surprise me. You know, if I get into that 80s vibe, I'll give it another go, and I'll update you guys later with my thoughts. Girl, when I say this album has grown on me so much, I really didn't think I was gonna like return to it right away. It's all I've been listening to for the last however long I've known about this album's existence. My only skips right now, Jimmy Jimmy and Love Makes the World Go Round sometimes, depends on my mood. Every single other song I've just been playing on a loop basically. It just has a very, very good vibe as an album. It is my second favorite 80s album after Like a Prayer. Yeah, I do like it more than her self-titled, easily. So I just wanted to update because I feel like it's really done a 180 for me. True Blue stands, track 6, True Blue stands, stand up right now because that is, in my opinion, one of the best tracks on the album. And I'm so glad that I have heard that masterpiece and I can't wait to listen to that one more. That one and White Heat are the only ones that I'm probably like jumping to go back to and listen to again. Like a Prayer, I almost felt like sounded crisper and sharper and brighter and bolder. I don't know if it was like the sound mixing or what, but that album sounded so fresh and modern. I know a lot of you guys really love this album and I'm just giving you my unfiltered thoughts and I hope you still enjoyed my reaction. Should I decide to rank this album, this is my album ranking. What are some of my favorites? Some of my least favorites? Always open to change and evolve over time and feel free to disagree with me. Thank you guys so much for being on this journey with me. Always a journey with Madonna. If you like the video, please like, and if you want to be my friend and join the party, please subscribe. And I will see you guys very soon for the next video. Bye.